guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I curl and style my hair. I've gotten so many requests for this video recently on YouTube and on Instagram, and so since I'm getting ready for an event tonight, I thought why not go ahead and film this for you guys. In this video I'm going to be showing you what products I use, exactly how I curl and style my hair, and then also most importantly how to get good texture and volume. So my hair has always been naturally straight and very flat, but I've always wanted like big, beachy, messy waves where it looks like you just roll out of bed but you look amazing. So I think I finally come up with a routine that works for me, that doesn't take a lot of time, that doesn't completely fry my hair, and it gives me the desired look. And the braid that I have in right now is the key part to this entire hair routine. So I always shower at night. I like to work out at night and then I like to shower. And what I do is I let my hair dry about 80 to 90% and then I put it in a French braid. So I took a shower last night and brushed through it, and then I let it dry to about 90% to where it's almost dry, and then I went ahead and put it in a French braid, starting at the top of my head and then braiding it down to the bottom. And then I always like to leave the bottom a little bit loose so it doesn't get too like crinkly. This is the biggest part of how I curl my hair because I don't like to add curls all the way through my hair because I don't like to put that much heat on it. I only like to do touch-ups with the curling wand. The reason I don't like to use a lot of heat on my hair is because I used to dye my hair a lot and it used to be pretty much blonde, and so I damaged my hair quite a bit, and it's finally getting to a place where I feel like it's a little bit more healthy. It's growing out now, so it's getting long, and I'm really excited because it's taken a really long time. My hair used to break. It used to be really dry and like crunchy. It was awful. Now I'm really protective of how much heat I use, how often I'm using heat on my hair, because my hair is very important to me, and since I do a lot of videos and events, I needed to find a way to style it that wasn't using heat every single day. And so this is kind of my like go-to routine for that, and that's why the braid is really important, because this is going to add 90% of the waves, and then you're just going to touch up with the curling wand. So I like to take the braid out. So as you can see, there's already really great waves in it. We don't have to add a lot. We already have a lot of the volume that we want, and now I just need to find my part. So after I find my part, I like to bring it all into the front and see where I need to curl it. If I wasn't going to an event tonight and I was just filming a video, I would leave it like this. I wouldn't add any heat to it. I think a big factor of how my hair holds waves is because I do color it just a little bit, so it does give it some texture and some grip. Depending on how your hair is cut is also going to determine how much volume you have. I ask for a lot of layers because I really like the fringe, like very messy hair look. So if your hair is all one length, it's going to fall a little bit flatter. So if you do want kind of like that big hair, I would definitely ask your hairstylist to put in layers. But now we're gonna start curling, and what I like to do is start with these back pieces, and I only do little sections. I don't do my whole head when I'm curling, and I'm using the T3 macro curling wand. This is just a 1 inch. I think it matches really well with the braided parts. And then I start at the base of my hair, and then I leave the ends out so that they do not get curled. I think that makes it look a little bit more wavy. And then I just let it drop. And then I move on to a different section. I don't like to curl my whole head, again, for heat purposes, but then also adding these like nicer curls makes it look a little bit more put together for an event or something special. I like to curl most of the pieces away from my face, but I will add in a couple going the opposite direction just for volume. So this one I'm curling towards my face and also leaving the ends out. When I'm curling, I like to have the wand pointing straight down, and I also don't leave it on there very long because I just want it to be a little bit more wavy, and I don't want it to be too curly because I like it to look very natural. And then as I start to get to these pieces closer to my face, I don't hold them on as long. I like them to just be like barely curled at all. I just really like to make sure that they blend in nicely with the braided pieces. And this also just saves you so much time because you're not actually curling your whole head. You're just curling little pieces here and there. So this is a huge time saver. It also saves a lot of your hair from ever being touched by heat, and it just keeps your hair long and healthy if you do need to curl it. That's pretty much all I do for like one side. I don't section my hair off for something like this because, again, you've already braided everything, so you don't have to worry about a piece that's fallen completely flat. So that's why I like to braid it, is because it saves time, it makes it look way more natural, and you also don't have to worry about missing pieces because all of it is a little bit wavy from the braid. Now I'm gonna do this side of my head and just pull out random pieces. Again, having the curling one pointing down. And then I just take a little bit of hair. I'm not putting a lot in this. This adds more of like beachy waves, I feel like, than if you do like big curls. So I just like to curl a 1/2 inch or a 1 inch strand. So you can kind of see the pieces that I have curled. They're blending in with the braided parts. Sometimes I like to twist it just to kind of let it hold while it's cooling. This is definitely like my everyday hair routine. Like I said, if I'm just filming or doing something very casual during the day, I won't even add the heat to it. I'll just leave it as it is. So what I like to do, even if my hair is just freshly washed, I like to add dry shampoo into the roots. This adds texture and volume. So what I do is I just grab this top layer, section it off like that, and just spray. And then I like to like grab and push it up. I don't know how to describe this. This is so just like not that great. And then the same with the back. I just section it off and spray. And then kind of just mess it up. And then the other side, section it off, spray, push it up. So this will last me a few days if I continue to braid it at night before I go to sleep. So all I would do at night is just re-French braid it and then in the morning take it out. And then you don't have to recurl it in the morning, which is really nice. So that's how I get away with not adding heat to my hair for multiple days. So I have 2 texturizing sprays and these are what make my hair last all day. I don't use hairspray, I use these. And I have one that's a little bit more expensive and then one that's super affordable. So the first one is a little bit more pricey, but this is the Kevin Murphy Do-Over Dry Powder Finishing Hairspray, and this is so good. This is my #1 choice, and I'll leave a link down in the description box if you want to check it out. But this is like the best product. It smells so good. It doesn't leave your hair crinkly or crunchy. It's a mixture of a dry powder and a hairspray, so it's giving texture and it's adding hold. So typically I would just spray this into my hair at the ends, barely using any, and then I like to scrunch it up to keep that volume. Brush it down with my fingers to just kind of tame it a little bit. And then on this side, this spray smells so good. It will smell like you just came from the salon. It's absolutely amazing. So the next one is a little bit more affordable, and this one is the Christen Dry Finish Working Texture Spray. This one is super popular. Tons and tons of people use this. It's very affordable. I think it's $9.99. It's texture building, volumizing, ultra light hold, and a matte finish. So it's basically the exact same concept as the Kevin Murphy spray. This one just has a really, really strong scent, and I don't love the scent of this one. It definitely smells like you're being like gassed out, so keep your doors open when you spray this one. It's super strong. I love the smell of the Kevin Murphy one. This one really just smells like you came from a salon, and you just feel like, I prefer this one over this, but this is a really great affordable alternative. So I'll link this one too, but this is everybody's like drugstore favorite texturizing spray, and it is really good, but like I said, it's just strong. But same concept, you just spray it in at the ends, and then I like to scrunch my hair up with it, and it works great. So I don't have to use hairspray on top of that. My hair feels super light, super bouncy, and I don't need to put any additional hairspray in it, so it keeps it from being crunchy and tangly. So that's my hair routine, and I wish it was a little bit more complicated because I feel like this video is silly because all I said was you braid your hair and then add some curls and then spray it. That's basically what you do. I like to keep it as low maintenance as possible while still being being presentable to film. Sometimes I do section off my hair and really do the whole thing and curl every piece, but for the most part, every single day I'm either just braiding it or I'm braiding it and adding in a few curls. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you guys back for some more videos. I post on this channel 3 times a week, but I will see you in my next one. Bye!